Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Harry Sky Realty's video blog. I'm uh yeah, kind of really happy today. Okay, so last night, as you all know, I went to get some dip, and the store is closed. So I ran out of dip because my dip can got taken again. Every time I turn around to leave a dip can in here, all of a sudden I go and I get some dip, and it's let me just show you. Just hypothetically, see the can here? This is what I had yesterday, okay? Do you see anything in there? No, there's very little ground. There's nothing. So basically, the can of dip went missing. I told them, don't take my dip. All I hear is nicotine. So anyways, I got a good thing to tell you today. A little bit of stuff. So basically, last night I had a great chat with Jenna. Missed you, Jenna. Glad you're okay, my moderator. So one of the things is basically what has happened is basically, you know, I went out today. Okay, it was actually afternoon. Last night after I got done with my gaming, I spent several hours playing my Switch, and all of a sudden, you know, there were some problems with the GameCube, so I had to do a little repair, and I got it working for Chloe to play Pokemon Leaf Green. And anyways, the problem is you know, the real problem is I turned around and what the heck? I got a review. Someone wanted to thank me for my review since I'm a Google, one of those Google, well, what do you call it? You know, one of those people that walk around, you know, and so it says, all right, so, let's see. Basically, I basically said awesome shop and awesome wings. I'm a local guide. And so basically, this just came in. I'm a local guide. I have 68 reviews of places I've been to through Google. It was the Blue 42 where, um, let's just say, Chloe. Is there a plug here? Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. I plugged this in. The battery's running a little low, but let's continue with my discussion. So last night, I basically was sitting there, and you guys know by now we got that notice in the so we so I so basically what happened was last night I told her basically because we had some problems with the game that I told her to pipe it on the noise. You know, it's like 1 in the morning, 1:30, and all I hear is, "You shut the fuck up, you motherfucking asshole bastard with a vag." All I'm trying to do is get the game to work so you can play it without fucking having a hemorrhoid. You know, I mean, literally, it just boggles my mind that no one sees the name calling. I mean, I was talking to someone the other day that says, you know, and honestly, let me just put it this way: I don't mind Chloe's mom to a point. She's not at fault. I don't think there's got to be some underlying factor that's making Chloe think she's more female than the rest of the world. I mean, literally. So, anyways, back to my story. So she started raising her voice, and I started whispering. Then when I said calm down, she's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm not calming down." I showed her the paper. I don't care. That fucking dyke man upstairs. You know, rumor is the person's female to male. So said Chloe keeps nicknaming him Dyke Man. Then, you know, it was pretty bad, you know, and I finally just said, calm down. And I hear, don't tell me to fucking calm down. Tell that fucking Dyke Man to calm down. And I'm going, oi, what am I going to do? Right? So, anyways, so I was sitting there and I finally just said, look, calm down. And for an hour and a half, so I saw the manager this morning and I basically said, she says, I didn't hear anything. They would have put a complaint under the door. I go, yeah, I begged her. I said, look, I'm being literally abused, treated like garbage, and no one cares. Oh, well, that's not my problem. Literally. So, I mean, I made a big mistake, okay? Big mistake. I mean, look, I mean, if they can't take care of themselves, I mean, this video is just a video while cooking dinner that basically states, you know, certain issues, certain issues. I mean, literally, if someone's going to be living with someone, I mean, look, I got clinched on syndrome. They're like, and I mean, literally, I mean, I can't handle it. Literally, my life is being sucked out of me, like as Chloe would say, a succubus. I mean, literally, the problem is people out there sit there and they look at me and they're like, oh, you're the mental. I mean, I was telling Tara today, and I was telling, I believe it was Lexi, Gabby, and no, it was Tara and someone else. I just can't remember. By the way, thanks to Tara and the fruit of the nectar, I got my coffee. Woo doggy. So, anyways, so I got up this morning. Same bullshit, I was talking to someone and Chloe's like, don't yell at me, don't yell at me. I'm going, keep it down. Don't yell at me, don't yell at me, don't yell at me. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with these people? So, anyways, like I said the other day, the sheriff was out, and they're like, well, we can't do anything about this, because if I basically sign myself off the lease and give Chloe this place, Chloe can't afford it anyways. And so it's basically causing her to be vulnerable. So to me, I'm just like, her mom giving her an option to get her a ticket. And, you get these dipshits on the messenger part of the thing. See, I got a little thing that tells comments comes up. It says live chat. And basically, these people sit there and say, cut her loose. Well, guess what? I told her to leave, okay? I told her to leave. I told her to get out. Unfortunately, as you all know, if I sign myself off the lease, deadpan, but you get the idea, then it's considered vulnerable adult. So technically, if I basically leave and sign her off the lease and get the electricity out of my name, and there's no electricity, vulnerable adult. So technically, if Chloe's family's watching this or whoever's always like, cut her loose, why don't you just think about it? I've asked her to leave, okay? Literally. Thing is, Chloe doesn't want to go live with her mom because apparently something about Munchausen syndrome. I mean, literally. I mean, ugh. So, anyways, back to the story. So, we got this note, as you guys know, basically telling us to pipe it. And of course, Chloe basically turned around and basically wanted to tell the manager to go stick it where the sun don't shine. We got a letter in an envelope that's like, please be quiet, please do this, please do that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, when will the fucking manager realize that it ain't me? I go, keep it down. Quit yelling at me. I mean, literally. So, my cousin Tara, she turns around and she messages me. She goes, hey, can you write me up that letter for the game company so you can just print them out real quick and we'll just send them out? And I go, okay. So tonight I'm going to be writing a letter. Thank God I can do that because it should be simple and sweet and it will be in my, and then she's going to print them out and just send them out to the game companies. I love Terry, she's just gonna do that for me. And I'm just like stressing, because I gotta think about it and then request what games, and I'm like, but I'll get through it, because Tara's awesome. She's really her and Corey are just awesome, but I'm just literally fed up. I mean, literally, what responsibilities the manager go, oh, I can't do anything about that. And then Chloe's mom's like, advocate. Okay, let's just go to the advocation process. How do you advocate for someone who's not getting cash assistance. Let's just break down the cash assistance for a second. Cash assistance only applied if you apply for disability, okay? She goes and files for Social Security tomorrow or on the phone. She's got to wait 6 weeks for a phone interview. Then they got to get all her records. Then it starts. Meanwhile, she's got to wait 4 months for a psychiatrist at the welfare office to say, oh, gosh, you approved for HEN, which is Housing Essential Needy Program. See, even if I signed out, see, if I signed myself out and she fell really quickly under HEN, they would pay her rent. They pay $1,300 a month. Right now, my government housing is paying $1,000 a month here. So you get the idea. So the housing essential, but they're supposed to cover toiletries and everything else. They don't. They just cover housing. So thing is, by the time that HEN kicked in, she'd basically be, unless you went to the welfare office there, she'd have to go and ask for a welfare, go to the community center and get tickets to go off island to go there. She'd have to go to the welfare office and see when the mobile welfare is there. And yeah, I mean, basically she'd lose this place beforehand, but you get the idea. The manager doesn't want her there because she's just so, she doesn't qualify for 2-bedroom. They swat her out. With me, of course, I know the laws pretty well, and the laws state that, the next in command's Pam. She's a beautiful older Jewish woman. She's going to be booted. And then after her, she gets a 1-bedroom. 1-bedrooms are hard to get here. Then the next one on the list is Andy, Rhino Man. He walks like a rhino. He's nice. He complains a lot. Plays his guitar loud, louder than most, goes through the floor. And then the next one on the 2-bedroom wait list would be me. So it could take 10 years because you got an obese woman upstairs. You got a cute African-American guy who's a gamer, who's nice as nice can be, schizophrenic. That's got that. And then the other 2 bedrooms is a criminal that's abusing her kid. We know this. I've seen the abuse. The mother is always, I'm going to go after Chloe if Chloe did this. It's like, go ahead. I'm staying out of it. But, I've been, but, one of the things I want all about, okay? And I didn't bring this up to my cousin-in-law, Tara Corey. I wanted to bring it up, actually. I think it's funny. I actually think it's funny as funny can be, Tara's got this project she's working on. She's a great gal. Something to do with flyers or something. She's like, does this work? Does this work? Does this work? And I'm going, yeah, some newsletter or something, but, or something to do with getting more business. It's like, where do we go with it? But, me being a helper of her business, I'm trying to rack my brain on that. But I got a funny story for you all, okay, that, might be too much of an interest, okay? Now, basically, as you all know, the government's basically telling me I can't basically vacate my apartment because Chloe's vulnerable, okay? So I just want to ask a question here, okay? I get Social Security disability. I support 2 people. She gets 192 in food stamps. She goes through it and then eats my food. And, so my question is, who's the vulnerable one? I mean, literally right now I got like 4 cases of ramen, right? 4 corn dogs and 2 TV dinners, several cans of spaghetti sauce, right? And then my question to you all, now you guys are like, well, what's the joke, okay? The pun of the joke is this. Therapists and everyone else says I'm vulnerable, okay, vulnerable. Been coerced, intimidated, harassed, threatened, for money and things, By the way, everyone knows my debit cards were taken, my laptops went missing, And I mean, these are little things that go missing, and people go, oh, you got a thief in your house, you got a con artist, you got all these things, You're looking at a transgendered version of Don the Con, is what they say, jokingly, of course, to talk about the president, which I saw a speech today. It was pretty good. Amen, Mr. President. I stand by you when it comes to gun rights. So, okay, so the joke is, if she's so fucking vulnerable by the state, why doesn't the state get off their fucking lazy ass, send someone out there to collect her ass, and basically put her somewhere? I mean, is it my fucking job to support her? No, the manager said you get a job, your rent goes to $1,300 a month, and if she gets fired, you got to pay your entire check. Oh, by the way, there's no electricity or phone service, so can't communicate. And then what happens? I mean, look, literally, basically, I am tired of basically sitting there being told, you got to take care of her. Do I look like a fucking living caretaker? No. I'm feeling fucking strangled here. Literally. I can't walk out my fucking door with, where are you going? How come you're going there? I mean, last night, right? Last night, I actually got away for a bit, thanks to the beautiful Terror girl. She's hot and smoking hot. And I went down and got some tobacco. By the time I got down there and took pictures of the stores closed, grocery stores, but the gas station was open. I got my $1 off on the can. Of course, I don't prefer the blue can. I actually prefer the red can. But the problem with the red can here's the red can. They didn't have any red available. So I'm gonna see if the smoke shop's got it on the third, right? So let's talk about finances for a minute, okay? So, and I want people to realize who's watching this, you know, two reasons, okay? What's going on? So, in this toxic relationship. Now, basically, last night I go down to the harbor and I'm sitting there and I'm watching the boat come in. I take a selfie, gave it to Tara. I haven't posted anything on Facebook. The only thing I did post is I tagged someone on CNN about transgender healthcare, but deep down, you guys know that my feelings is taxpayers shouldn't be paying for it. But, what the hell? Even Jenna agrees with that last night before she left. I think it might have upset her. But, the thing is, she said she's a stripper. And I don't judge Jenna. She's a beautiful African-American trans woman. Now, I don't know if my mother would approve. My adopted mother would approve. Now, my real mother, if she was alive, would approve. But anyway, so basically, one of the things that I'm worried about is everyone's holding this whole thing ahead on my head about I might get a payee. I take care of my bills. I take care of it. And Tara knows I pay her back. If I'm in a jam, which usually I'm not, Tara knows this. And Tara knows it's been getting more and more aggressive. Like, let me just say, I have a 10-pound bag of sugar, right? She'll eat my sugar. She'll drink my honey. And she'll put it in her coffee. And you drink up my coffee and be like, and yet she claims she can't have coffee because the caffeine makes her hyper. I'm sorry, but my caffeine is, I have to have my caffeine, okay? Now, let's go back to the whole joke about the vulnerable thing. Oh, well, if you do this, you can be prosecuted, criminalized for vulnerable. Really? Really? I've been diagnosed developmentally disabled, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, Asperger's, and I have hearing and vision impairments. I walk with a cane. I have a service dog. I'm not allowed to go out of my house half the time. Oh, hey, Jenna, I love you too, ho. Love you too. So, anyways, basically the joke goes, that's one of my moderators, Jenna. If anyone's watching this and wants to cause trouble, then. So, anyways, basically what I wanted to say is, if the joke is that she's vulnerable, right? I can't leave a doubt. Then, Jenna, if you're listening, well, what do you make of it? Okay, what do you make? If I basically sign myself off to Lisa and turn the electricity off, it's vulnerable to Chloe, wouldn't that mean basically, what about me? That's the thing. What the fuck about me? I mean, literally, I'm supporting. They can't get a job. They want a job. Then if they want the job, get the fuck off the island. If they don't want to get off the island, they're not trying hard enough. Today, they're like, oh, go to the mental hospital tomorrow. And I'm going, yeah, but I got my coffee, but I don't have the $2 to get you. Oh, go to this hospital, but I'm not going to the island hospital. So she's going to drag 3-4 miles, a suitcase on wheels to the hospital tomorrow morning because there's no bus fare. And then earlier she was yelling at me about a quarter, and it's like, I don't know where the quarter went. I had a quarter in my wallet. She wanted some gum. See, what happened was I told her I was going to wait for her nicely at the pharmacy, outside while I did my what dip I had left. And, yep, this is an espresso roast. Thanks, Tara. So, basically what happened was I was waiting. She's bitching, I'm hungry. We need to go. You can come back down here for coffee. So it won't take me a minute. So I walked in there, she's sitting all the way across the street again, going, I'm hungry. I'm like, it won't take a minute. So I go in there and I see my friend. I'm like, hey, how goes it? They're a trans man. Hey, Rita, what's up? And I go, not much. I'm just gonna get some coffee. It's on sale. Better get it before the coffee runs out. We had a coffee sale, and I looked on the coffee shelf, and so I'm like, oh, well, the Italians there in the espresso roast here. I'll try some Starbucks espresso roast. This will get me by till payday. I'm paying Tara back no matter what. She's like, don't worry. Yeah, I do. I'm the type that pays my debts back to my family. So, anyways, so when I was there, I was telling Tara I'm going to pick up a jug of this Irish cream. Now, one of the things I was joking with Tara the other day, and is the fact that I don't like sharing. Okay, so basically, what happens is I buy booze and like, what about me? What about me? What about me? It's like, what about you? Get your own fucking booze, you mooch. I'm not giving you my hooch. My hooch, you mooch. Instead of Freddie the freeloader steals Christmas dinner, it's Chloe the freeloader. Anyways, so basically the joke is if she's this fucking vulnerable, she can't get a job, she can't get on disability, and the parents are like, oh, you're holding her back. Then why is it Social Security basically states that she's got 23 fucking diagnoses? Which one isn't? She ain't getting treatment. If she gets treatment, they still got to iron it out, which could take 2 years. Meanwhile, when she goes to the fucking, the whole point is she turns around, and wants to blame me. Everyone wants to blame me. Oh, the toxic relationships because of me. All right. So you get the point, right? It's just a bunch of bullshitting honky crap, you know. What is it this time? Google Maps wants to know about my apartment complex. I like it. I really don't want to move. Yeah. All right. So I answered several questions because I'm jackass. Anyways, basically, one of the things I would talk to you about is basically, I'm just tired. I mean, I'm literally just fucking tired. I mean, the joke goes, why is it that if you know, why is it that if she's fucking vulnerable, why does the state take care of her? I mean, she's too fucking vulnerable to live here. I mean, literally, look at her. She fucking screams and yells, doesn't get her way. She throws a shit fit, fucking throws a fit about fucking fat ass upstairs. She's like, I'm gonna dyke, man. I can't make noise, so I'm not doing dishes anymore. So, who the fuck's got to do the dishes? So, I mean, literally, it's like, why? Why? So, I mean, if she's this fucking vulnerable, shouldn't the state take care of her instead of the fucking mental health system going, oh, you're vulnerable. She's vulnerable, Rita. You're just a fucking son of a bitch man with a badge, basically abusing her. Well, go fuck yourself because I don't abuse people. All right. When people turn around and basically state, oh, you need to basically use your money on Chloe, go fuck yourself. No, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Literally, I am fucking done. Literally, I am done. Finished. Kaput. As Jenna knows, last night's topic, I mean, I've been pushed almost to the brink of suicide many times because I get these arguments of this or that or, the other shithole thing. I mean, literally, I'm literally, okay. I have done a duty to warn. They don't give a shit. So Chloe does a duty to warn. They don't give a shit. And Chloe did it out of retaliation because her rapist has gone free. Oh, wow. And then on top of all this crap, I know she did it out of retaliation she's gonna get out of it again. I mean, literally, this is just bullshit, okay? Literally, it's fucking bullshit. I'm almost at the edge, of the tipping point, and um the other thing is let me just share with you that she doesn't fucking listen. If it isn't all about her, it's fucking nothing about me. I was talking about last night about future video game purchases, and all I hear is, uh-huh, that's cool. What's wrong? Literally, back to the vulnerability thing, okay? If she's this fucking vulnerable, the state should take care of her, okay? They should basically put her in a damn group home until she gets and put her in cash assistance. The state has resources to do that. Literally, why the fuck should someone like others basically be paying for it? Why should I be basically paying for it? Like, my sister Tara and Mother Daniel said, what is the fucking point of literally, I just don't understand what is the point of this whole ordeal. Is that bowl empty? Yeah, it is. That's why Moppy's got water in the other room, and I gotta clean the bowl. Which I gotta do dishes tonight. You see, they don't want to do dishes anymore because they got yelled at because the door is open. You just open it and close it, and you open the drawers and close it. Not. Yes, we know she's got explosive intermittent temper disorder, but does that constitute free money? Her mom thinks so, but the thing is I think her mom needs to step up to the plate and literally buy her a fucking ticket. Literally. Look, she goes and asks mom for supplies, right? I have to spend, okay, did you guys hear about the vacuum incident? If my cousin Tara is watching this, I'll tell you about the vacuum incident. So the other day, the vacuum ain't working, right? And I hear, vacuum ain't sucking up. So I'm going to take a screwdriver, which I bought. Had to buy it at the True Value. Bought me, it cost like $7. I'm going to eventually accumulate a lot of tools. But anyways, took it apart, cleaned it. Vacuum's not sucking up. And I said, what the hell? Why is the vacuum not sucking up? And I was like, is there a problem with this vacuum cleaner? So anyways, finally I go and I take it apart and I clean everything. And it's still not sucking up. And I hear, fucking piece of junk bastard. I'm like, look, it's 9 years old. There's got to be some fix. I'm the one of these women, okay? People sit there. I know my mother Danielle and probably Tara's. I don't know if the cute Tara is like this, but basically, she turns around and I got the outside cleaned, the inside cleaned, and it still won't suck up. So I take apart a couple things and I do this and I do that, and then I pull the retracting hose out, tap it, and all this stuff started flowing. So I had to straighten it out, and it just kept flowing right into the garbage can. And finally, I blow in it, I clean it, I go through with a fine comb, I put it all back together, and it wasn't sucking up. So I take it apart, and basically, in the end, I basically realized that even though it's sucking, the suction part of it broke because of the pounding out of anger. So I'm sitting there, right? I'm sitting there. And, I appreciate Chloe's mom helping Chloe because Chloe needed her cigarettes and stuff. And so what happened was she turns around. We're running an inspection. We're going to fail it. The floor is nasty as nasty can be. I sit there and I go and I message Tara, right? Now, let me talk about Tara for a second, okay? Tara is like my little sister, okay? I'm disabled. Corey's like a big brother to me, even though Corey's my cousin. He's also like a father to me, and I look up to Tara like a mother, all right? Motherly figure. So I message them about little things, whatever's on my mind, I just message Tara, right? Anyways, before I continue with the story, let me just input that Chloe hates Tara. She's like, are you fucking messaging that fucking blonde whore? I'm going, my cousin-in-law gives me great advice. Yeah, right. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, you know. And I'm like, no, my cousin's married and I do not want to get shot. And two is I love my cousin slash sister so much that I don't want to dike it out with her because that's not me. But anyways, she's always like, you want to fuck her, you want to fuck the neighbor who raped her, the fucking Mexican beaner, you know, she's all racist as racist can be. It's like beaner this, beaner that, spick this and spick that, wop that, and wop that. Anyways, back to the story. So I messaged Tara and I said, you know where I can get a decent vacuum cleaner really quick because I gotta go. And she said, what's wrong? I said, it broke. She's like, oh my God, tell me what happened. So I explained it to her, you know, broke and blah, blah, blah. It's 9 years old. I figured age. But anyways, so back to the story. Basically, the thing goes out, right? And I had to go down to Sears hometown. I went down there and this lady and I are talking. I think we were there 2 hours. But anyways, she's got showing me these vacuums. I go, anyway, she prints me out a copy of something or other. It says we have a lease program, right? Now, I've been looking at the lease program here on the Lexington. By the way, the Lexington is my starship right now. I'm using it to Nebula class, just sharing fun. So basically, she says I can get a washer dryer combo. It would cost me like 1,600 quid. All right, that's a joke. 1,600 quid, and that isn't the joke. It's actually the freaking price of it. I think it's somewhere around here. Anyway, $1,600. Okay. Anyways, she turns around, right? $1,600. $1,600. Okay. And shows me this really nice washer and dryer, right? It's one of those combinations that does all of it, right? Anyways, I can't remember where it went, but anyways, so I'm sitting there, right, and I'm going to tell you the story, and I'm like, well, that is truly amazing. I really want one, you know. I could use one, right? She's turning around and she's like, well, it's only 300 a month. Well, I'm not parting with $300 a month to have one of these things that hook up to your washer. You know, you fill it up, you fill a barrel up with water, right? And then you put your clothes in it and you hit a button, and then while it goes, it washes everything, and then it stops. And then it turns to a dryer, goes into a ventless dryer, so it like steams everything. So time you get your clothes are nice and fluffy and everything. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a nice idea, but it doesn't sound like a nice price, you know. Literally, it's like, why would I want to pay that kind of money for a freaking you know, whatever it is, right? So anyways, what is this? What's this? What's this? What is this? This is weird. Oh, 2016. Weird. I've never seen this before. Oh well. So, anyways, basically the joke goes, right? We're talking about this. So basically she turns around and basically was trying to sell me on this dryer. Now I can't remember what dryer it is. I mean, I have paper somewhere on it, but anyways, it looks kind of cool, right? And I'm like, that is great, you know, that's really cool, you know. And you know, what the hell is this? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's that book. So, anyways, basically they turned around, right? I got so much crap here. I don't know what's what anymore. But anyway, she stapled me a thing for the dryer, you know. But anyways, you know. So, basically, you know, all this crap, right? So she turns around, she wants to sell me a dryer. And I'm like, yeah, like I really need a freaking dryer, right? I'm like, do I really need a freaking dryer? And So, anyways, the story goes, she's like, well, if you ever want to, it's no money. Just pay your first month up front and we'll deliver it to you. Well, I wouldn't mind doing it, but you know what the problem is, okay? The problem with this dryer is that you go ahead and buy it, right? After 5 months, they lower the price. You've already paid $1,500, so this rent-to-own place wants another $850. And if you can't pay it, 5 more months, they want $850. So it's like, why the fuck should I be paying? If I'm going to pay $300 a month, I might as well just pay $300 a month to Tara and say, buy me the fucking dryer, and then I can live with a fucking dryer here, and I don't have to live, I don't even have to leave my freaking house. Unfortunately, being a loving sister that I am, because I love my family, you know this, I know this, everyone knows this, that the dryer ideal, it's an LG, I can tell you. Let me just tell you, it's like, it was a lease program, from Sears, and she's like, oh, you would love it, and I'm like, do I really want to part with that kind of money, I mean, literally, do I really want to part with that kind of money? So, let's just go to Sears real quick. So basically, she's like, well, we can get you a deal on your rent to own on a TV. And I'm like, my plan is I'm going to send money to Tara for a couple things. Okay. One is for a new TV. Second is a laptop. We've already talked about it. And third is a trailer. Okay. Worst case scenario, I will be signing myself off the fucking lease and I will be getting a fucking trailer or a motorhome. I don't care if it's a old Winnebago 73 to 79. Hell, I owned a 1973 executive 35-foot motorhome. That thing was badass. It was a bunk room that when the bunks went up, you can turn it into a fucking, the entire back, 8 foot by 8 foot, I think it was the bed, and then the toilet and everything, and it was just pretty badass, and this was a long time ago, and so so yeah, I mean, literally, that was in 19. I think I got it 97 and had it till like 2002 or something like that. I left it with my mother, and it doesn't matter. And it was a long time ago, but that thing was a badass motorhome. It was like $2,500, and it ever worked in it. I mean, it was just a 73, but what the hell? That thing fucking was badass. You just hop in it. Remember 440 Dodge? I mean, literally, it was beautiful, and the couch pulled out to a bed, and, my mother and Dave visited, and it was like they had to have the bunk room. So I was like, fine. So, with the stabilizers down and in here, but I'm just telling you, the motorhome was really nice, and I regret getting rid of it. But back to my story. So basically those are the things I'm looking at, and like I said, I don't think I need a freaking dryer. I mean, literally, I don't think I need a freaking dryer. Basically, and so I don't think I need a freaking dryer, because frankly, it's that way, and that's the other thing. Okay, well, let's talk about drying stuff for a minute. Okay, the problem with drying stuff, every time I turn around, it's costing me $40 to $60 a month just for 2 people. Literally. I mean, I got to get new towels. That's something I've been talking to Tara about. I got holes in my towels. I mean, they're just getting thinner and thinner, and when we wash them, they just get bigger and bigger. And I hear, oh, well, you could have ones with the holes in them. I mean, I lost like 3 of them because she left them on the floor, and they went brown, moldy, black mold and everything. It's like, and then the dumpster, and she's like, oh, well, it's better. Yeah, because she can't fucking look. Well, let's just be kind of stupid here for a minute and basically say, basically, let me just be stupid for a minute and say, for jokingly's sake, that, if she's this freaking vulnerable, then she needs to be in a group home because she can't even fucking use a plunger. It's like, I'm going, time she takes a big old shit, plugs up the toilet. And so now she's like, Oh, we're out of toilet paper. I'm gonna go take Moppy for a walk and go to the park. Well, I'm using a fucking rag because, frankly, I have to find out the cheapest deal in toilet paper and go and buy it. I think I saw a deal for like $3.99 maybe. I don't remember what it was. Might have been $3.99 for 24 rolls. I'll go check on that in a minute. Yeah. So basically, I got angry, okay? Literally, furiously mad, angry. I mean, literally, if it's the way it is, right? And okay, we're still loading Sears up, dude. Oh, cool. All right, let's just go over to appliances for a second. I know my here we go. I know it was something else. I'll just leave the tab open. By the way, if anyone understands my realm, the realm of madness where I live, the land of Sheogorath, that's me, Princess of Madness, or the God of Madness. Then you understand what I'm about to do. So give me a moment so I can figure out what I was thinking on all right. So we're looking for a all-in-one. Okay. So basically they got this one right here, right? Compact convertible, nope, equator. We're looking for an LG, right? Let's see, they're all equators. LG, here you go. So right here, they're basically trying to sell me a 2.3 cubic foot right here. I mean, there's 1200. Hold on, 1200, 1299, 1436, 1616, and a boatload of 1795. Okay. Now just continue without discount, you morons. Can we just load it up? Let's just go over this for a quick second. So they're turning around, right? It's got to load. Anyways, oh yeah, you guys are wondering what I was thinking for a second. Hold on. You rang, my lord. Haskell, can you tell me what I was supposed to be doing? I have no clue, my lord. You're browsing the net, I would assume. Yes, but my problem is I'm looking for something. I had this brain fart that just went out the window. It was like it just went out the window. And my coffee's empty. I will get you some more coffee, my lord. Maybe the Golden Saints or the Dark Seducers would be able to tell me what I'm missing. All right, so basically it says here, right? There's a layaway eligibility on this. Nope, seems there isn't. So this one here basically is saying that, oh yeah, right here, 5557, right? It says it's got 76 reviews and it's an average of you know. Oh yeah, this will tell you exactly what we're looking for. What do you mean, my lord? Simple. Basically, it'll tell you if it's a it says right here pre-wash. It'll tell you about the dryer. You see, when you're looking for something, you need to make sure this is painted metal, electric, 13 months limited warranty, white cycle, right? So basically, what you want to know is this ventless? So basically, if it doesn't say ventless, oh yeah, ventless facing dryer. So it's a ventless. So basically, this one here is a bigger dryer and it's a large capacity dryer. So you're paying from Kenmore, probably made in China. So you're paying $1,200 and some dollars. But if you look at the plan, if you look at that payment plan, hold on back. It is approximately $56 a week. So if you take $56, everyone. Can I have my calculator? Damn it. All right. $56 a week, right? So my first down payment would be approximately $224 right there just for that dryer. It's ventless. So ventless dryer, large capacity, front load combo washer dryer. And basically, the question is, do you have to hook it up to, it'll basically tell you what you gotta do, drain hose. Oh yeah, right here, fill hose and drain hose. So you get a drain hose. So this goes somewhere where it drains, like your bathtub. So there you go. So your tub's always getting dirty. There you go. Now this is a Kenmore Elite for $1,300. Again, it's $59. So let's just say it's about $230 down per month for 5 months, which was almost the amount you're paying anyways for it. So basically, if you look at this one, basically it's tumble action. I believe it's ventless, so it's another ventless. You're paying $1,300. No, I don't want to chat to you. Just no, thanks. Go away, dumbasses. I hate when this happens. Okay, so basically, you look right there. Drain hose, fill hose. So you need to buy a fill hose. There you go. You see? Now you get the miniature one that they recommended right here for $1,400 at $61 a week, right? I hope you guys are paying attention. So let's just say, hold on, let me move this just a bit. So it's $61 a week times 4. So the down payment for a dryer would be $244 a month. So I'm paying $244 to wash my clothes at home. Now, well, let's just go over, hit clear again. And this is just a little life lesson because we didn't even get into video games. So, and I got to get permission from Tara anyways. So, basically, it goes like this. Basically, $1,400. It's ventless. She said that. Basically, it says drain hose included, fill hose included, power cord included. So you get all this. So basically, the price you're getting on all. I think this is the one that she recommended too. Let me see. The compact foot elegant wide converted dryer required to install this dryer in homes, apartments, and vacation where space is valuable. I think this is ventless condensing dryer. So there you go. And then let's just go down to the next one. The next one up is this one. It's stainless steel, right? Front loading wash and dryer. Same it's $200 more because it's stainless steel. Basically, and that one there doesn't say where it goes, etc., etc. And we just look at this. It's 6 foot tall. Oh, cord's 6 feet. Okay. So basically, let's look. It's stainless steel, painted steel, electric. Oh, hold on. Yes. And then the drying is ventless. Yeah, there it goes. It's ventless. So basically it So yeah, so unless I want to pay $64 a week, let's just do this real quick. I'm curious about the last one, by the way. Times 4. So the payment would be $256 a month. I'd be paying $256 for a dryer. I think I don't know. And then finally, all the way down here, by the way, we're gonna check out TVs for a second just because. Yeah, TVs. We just want to go televisions. Here we go. And then finally this one, which is a 4.3 cubic ultra large front loading washer dryer. Someone left a video, all right. So you do laundry, front floor your laundry. Basically, let's see, you're paying $76 a thing, right? It says all this crap, safety, etc., etc. Energy saver, and then you got, it'll tell you it is ventless again, and basically 1 year part, 10 years motor lifetime on drum. Basically drain hose included, power cord no. So you got to buy a power cord for this one and a fill hose. So basically you're paying $76 a week. Let's just do this. 76 times 4. So 304 bucks for a top line dryer, and it doesn't even say, so with me, um, so okay. So basically, this one says our steam clean technologies eliminates odors and yada yada yada. All right, so there you go. So basically, we're talking about a freaking dryer here. So finally, Haskell, I still can't figure out what we were looking for. Was it video game related? I have no clue, my lord. All right. Anyways, let's just go with giant TVs here real quick. We want uh this one, 70-inch or more. And then we're gonna go by recommended price because I know exactly what I'm looking for, right? So let's just go down to low to high. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna choose some TVs real quick. We're gonna go over this real quick since this is my channel. But anyways, basically, I just couldn't remember what I was looking for. So basically, here's a refurb. I don't prefer refurb. This one looks pretty good. The reviews look pretty damn good too for that. Okay, so let's just go over here. That's a refurb. This one looks pretty damn good. That's refurb. That's refurb. Skip those. Refurb. This one might be good. We'll just choose this. I'm just choosing some funny ones just to tell you. Refurb, and yeah, okay. So I got 5 TVs, basically based on my price range. I've been meaning to do this. I thought about seeing about the lady who can do the TV over the freaking other. I'm paying $43 a week, okay? $43 a week, okay, for an LG. This is a 70-inch. So go 43 times 4. So I'm paying $172 a month for a TV, okay? And it's yeah, all right. So there we go. So there we go. And as long as it doesn't need a sound bar, which that's something I'm always working, say VESA mounting, full specification, YouTube voice command, Wi-Fi capacity, pet weight, a composite one. So it's got one audio, video, USB, LED. So this TV here has digital audio composite, but HDMI. So yeah, HDMI is 4 or more. So but it's a 70-inch TV, and it doesn't say anything about you know. All right. All right. So there you go. So 70-inch TV. Now, if I want to go bigger, okay, and spending money, I'm gonna go with a 75-inch TV. I think is this 75-inch TV here. I'm paying $50 a month. So well, that's $200 down. All right, $200 a month for a new TV by LG. Now it's not bad at all because of it and etc. So free built-in Wi-Fi, internet ready, etc. Let's see. Posit, HDMI is 3. This isn't bad. LED. So basically, you're paying for 75-inch ain't bad, So, for $200 a month. And then the next one is a little more money. Let's just say it's a 75 with $68 a month. Now, the reason it's more is it's 4K. So it is $68 a month times 4, which is approximately $272 a month for a bigger TV. So you're getting a 70-inch TV with a QT intelligence and processor. I don't know anything more about it, but you get the idea. I've been looking at bigger TV for my eyeballs. So, but basically, yeah. So And finally, we got another TV that is way up there in price. This is a 75-inch with $72 a week. So you're a little under $300 a month. So there you go. And frankly, and I think LG would be better than Samsung. No offense to Tara. All right. So there you have it. Oh, which reminds me, did they do those thingies that I was curious about? Let me look. Just out of curiosity, because they're always talking about rent to own. The TV is something I can really use, but I know I'm going to. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. I know. All right, so basically, what is this? Dang, sis, you got one of those ancient TVs back there. How many months? Wing time. Wing time? Are you having freaking wings tonight? I'm having freaking a TV dinner tonight. Thank you very much. You just no wings around here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't go to Walmart this coming month. Yes, I have this TV my mother bought me when she didn't want me touching my 36-inch TV. She said the 36-inch TV was a family TV, and I ended up with that TV. So yeah, How many months? Wing time. Yeah, brag about it. Wing time. I want wings too. I get TV dinner. So you guys are basically tormenting me. Tormenting me. I want wings. Why don't I get wings too? I want wings too. Oh, great. So, yeah, yeah. Yep. So, I want wings too, but you're torturing me on this. Oh, yes, we're having wings tonight. Anyways, now that you're here, I was going to text you on something I thought was really interesting. I don't know if you've been paying attention about rambling about TVs and televisions. But anyways, I gotta close this real quick. This ain't what I'm looking for. I'm just checking on something real quick. No, that ain't flying either. Okay, um, so 21, 42, $84 a month if I wanted to go with the Switch. But the problem is they're charging too much because the Switch is $299, so they're not going to be getting any deals for that with the game being $29.99. So this one is $21. But again, oh, that's why they're throwing a case and stuff. I don't know. But anyways, you're killing me here for the wings. But give me 1 second. I want to say something to you. Who's messaging me now? Oh yeah. Someone's going to torture me with wings. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. So I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. I got something to say since Tara's watching this. I think Tara might be of an interesting thought that I'm going to say now that I'm done looking at TVs. Ugh. Gotta pee real quick. What are you doing? For what? Oh, you're making dinner? Oh? Yeah. So are you making both, I mean? Making both? Are you making just corn dogs? Whoa. That's what I asked. Hey, I found cigarettes back there. Huh? I found some cigarettes back there. Fine. I'm gonna finish my video. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So you're basically that just blows my mind. So she basically started dinner because she's fucking hungry. So there you go. I'm and then I got Tara basically is there any coffee in this? No, my lord. Oh well. I'll figure out what that brain fart was that I was having. Anyways, okay, here's the thing I want to tell Tara. Okay, Tara's eating wings and watching me, probably on her TV. I was just thinking of something, for both of you guys, since I love you dearly. Now, earlier I was talking about Chloe. I mean, I do care for her, but things gotta go. She's gotta go. And honestly, you know the whole thing about uh the vulnerable adult thing. Okay, let's just say vulnerable adult, right? Now, I mean, taken advantage of. I'm supposed to supply her laundry money. I'm supposed to buy her smokes, her tobacco, her chew, her doesn't pay anything. Now, as you all know, she turned around, she got angry because of the she calls the guy upstairs Dyke Man. He could be female to male, we don't know, we've heard rumors. And so basically she turns around and basically is angry, and basically because this note came out, as you know, Tara, about the no noise and blah blah blah. If you didn't know, last night I got yelled at, ripped a new asshole when I told her to keep it down. I mean, she's telling me I'm yelling at her, and it's like I don't want to be evicted, and she's doing this on purpose. But my thing is, if she's this fucking mentally ill, okay, I hope you were thinking of my train of thought here, because I'm fed up. I'm fucking fed up through the fucking roof. You know where I would rather be, if I could, just to break away from her. And, I really don't want to go down that dark path, okay? I don't want to scare anyone either. So here's my train of thought for you and Corey tonight. A little word salad or bread, you could say. A thought. And by the way, the bottle is $32.39. So if you want to generously donate to the Rita Fund, I'll go get a couple jugs tonight. Just joking. Okay, true, honest opinion time. Just had to throw that out there because I'm looking forward to next Friday. I'm going to be having a couple jugs. I don't care if it's $32.39. I'm just going to spoil myself a little bit and let you know how it goes on live video. All right. Honestly, honest to goodness, and I'm not fucking sharing. I'm tired of sharing and not getting anything out of anything. So, if they keep telling me, fucking government agencies, fucking mental places, saying I'm mentally ill because I want to kick her out because I pay the bills and yet she's on the lease. I know, sign myself off. As you know, it's considered vulnerable. Okay. If I'm not a vulnerable adult, but she's a vulnerable adult, here's a question for you. A little question mark or light bulb in your head. Wouldn't that mean if she's that fucking mentally disabled, psychologically disabled, mentally psychotic, whatever you want to call it, okay, vulnerable, wouldn't that mean that the state should fucking pick up the tab, put her in a fucking group home, and keep her there because they can't do anything else? I mean, look, the state's basically going to have to come in and basically assess the situation, okay? Here's how I see it, okay? Hold on a sec before I go. Sorry. I had camel toe. All right. So here's my thought. The state's got to assess, okay? Hypothetically. Oh, well, what's going on? Neurotic. Neurotic? Oh, okay. Cool. Anyways, uh, basically, let me just. Oh, yeah. Did it. So there we go. So basically, let me just say, so they're basically talking about Alexa being used against us. Well, at least I'm not getting one of those fucking devices, but you know. Reason that boys listen is being in order to prove their act was creepy enough, but real danger lies in the one that aggravate, uses to manipulate us, or others get their hands on it to use against us. Conversations, what type of things we do, denied allegations, and nothing to choose music, clothing, keep clothes, and political beliefs. You buy Wrangler jeans, it's up, political beliefs like conservative. Oh, yeah, okay, so basically, let me just see what the fuck's going on. But anyways, sexual assault, giving the hackers let a man to breach the phone. Currently the user Wingies for my Rita. Yeah. So basically, they're just saying don't get a Alexa. CNN said this because it will basically be used against us. Yeah, okay, that I agree completely. Wingy for my reading. Oh yeah, you had to do that, didn't you? Now let's get back to the meat of the problem here. If she's too fucking disabled, shouldn't let's just break it down for 2 points of views, okay? If the government, let's just say, uh, a therapist or some family member or something gets in touch with APS, hypothetically, and they come out and they say, oh, we got a report, and they're investigating, right? If they're fucking investigating and they get all the facts through someone who has the facts, and I better not be seeing another picture. I'm actually talking logic here for a minute. This is really important to me. Wouldn't they basically realize that fucking Freddy the Freeloader basically has no job, no income, wants to get a job, but is threatened basically by the management company. You get a job and you can't hold that job. Rita pays the bills, and then you guys are going to lose your electricity, your cell phone, and your food for the month because you got a job. So then the manager basically says you're not on disability. Why aren't you on disability? And she turns around and says you're not disabled. Or I mean, the federal government says you're not disabled. You have 23 diagnoses. We don't know which ones. Oh, you're all this. Oh, you're not getting treatment. Blah blah blah. Right. So technically, if she's made these decisions, she's not vulnerable. There you go. But if the government says she's too vulnerable, wouldn't the fucking government, the state of Washington, pick up the tab and basically, basically, wouldn't the fucking state pick up the fucking tab? I mean, you look at it from one perspective. Vulnerable me, okay? Doing all this, I'm getting shit on. People are saying, oh, you're abusing Chloe. Yet, on the second fucking part of the whole fucking ramification, they're turning around saying she's too fucking vulnerable. If she's fucking vulnerable, shouldn't she be fucking getting some money from the state or fucking Social Security? I mean, think of it that way. There's got to be a big fucking picture here. Literally, I mean, honestly, this is where I'm getting my fucking thing. I was going to tell Tara about this in a text, but video is better because it basically makes you think, what the fuck? What am I? I mean, people are going to sit there and say, Rita, you're going insane. Yes, I'm going fucking insane. But think of it. If they are, look, I'm a fleet admiral in my own starship. I basically know tactics, okay? The tactics is simple. Or is the fucking state basically not picking up things? I know family and friends would say, my close friends, my inner circle would say, that it's because, I'm sorry, but if I remember shit for brains telling me Izzy can't stay because Izzy wants to get a job. No one should ever state they won't get a job because they will lose state benefits. Isn't that an oxymoron? When should become benefits? No. Okay. Basically, we're in subsidized housing. This is all full subsidized, okay? So if Chloe gets a job and she makes $3,000 a month, okay, she's got to pay, or say she makes $4,000 a month, she's got to pay $1,300, okay? Say, for example, she gets fired, and the research process takes 2 to 3 months. So that's $1,300 out of my check every month until it gets dropped back down to where the current level of funding is. So we got to get researched again. You see what I'm saying? So because these are all full subsidized apartments, people are either on disability for their kids' welfare, like the criminal in downstairs in the other part of the building, or one who's got a munch housing their kid supposedly, and their kid's autistic and she's pregnant. All right, so pregnant, munch housing, whatever, hypothetical. You know where I'm going. And the mother's on disability there. Then there's a lady who's got had cancer that's retired, and then another lady that's mentally ill, and then you got an old lady that's retired. That's so you got all these people living here. It's either disabled or retired. Okay, disabled or retired. Now Chloe gets a job you basically lose your subsidy, plain and simple. You either got to pay full price, and that means you lose your subsidy and you move out, or you basically don't. Now, like I said, my thought wasn't about that. Okay, now Izzy wanted to get a job, but the manager would have let Izzy work. And in my building, it was like, oh, it's okay, but here the manager's like, you get a job here because it's full subsidy. Then I mean, there was the other building that I lived in Moses Lake wasn't, it was partial subsidized. So technically I had a subsidy, but some others didn't. But you get the point. The oxymoron manager said, well, if you get a job, Chloe, and you get fired, Rita's going to be paying $1,300 a month. So that's where the subsidy basically problem is. I mean, we'd be paying full price. And so say, for example, if I'm paying, basically, that type of price, then, even if she got fired, I'd be basically paying everything, including electricity and everything. Or I'd be basically going, my rent for 3 months is this much. Please help me with my electricity. They'd kick in with the electricity subsidy and say, okay. So basically, you get the idea. So technically, Chloe, I mean, honestly, I wish Chloe would. Chloe's talking about, oh, I'm going to the mental hospital tomorrow. Well, then she said she's toting a suitcase 4 miles. I'm like, good luck with that. Get off the ferry, walk up a hill, toting a suitcase all the way to the hospital because we don't have the funding to basically get her a ferry ticket, or not ferry ticket, a something or other, bus fare, See, I can't even think right now. Bus fare to bus fare. Yeah, bus fare. So basically, the whole point I'm making is I'm getting tired of this whole ordeal where the manager is holding things, So basically, I just told Tara, she makes a good point. But anyways, you get the idea, Honestly, my thought is, if she's this fucking disabled, shouldn't she be in a group home? So anyways, I got a lot of spreadsheets done today. I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna have some more coffee in a minute and stay up. So yeah, basically, it was just a yeah. So one woman's basically being a dipshit. You know what? No one cares about your opinion. See, I basically turned around and basically was talking to CNN the other day about some complaint I had. Literally, I had a complaint about oh yeah, let me check this out. Oh, all right. So there's a mall in the area. What's this? Oh yeah, the Fox thing. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, oh, so whoops. So basically, what I wanted to say was, pretty much I am wanting to finish up this video real quick with a discussion on video games. Now, I got to sit down, work on my list, and fill out my notebook of reviews that I want to watch. And I'm going to start utilizing the video player in my computer to watch these videos on YouTube because we have that unlimited tethered data thing. So technically, they say go ahead. So I'm going to actually utilize it. And, I might call it Monday and see if I can get this set up sooner or later. But you know how it is. Basically, uh, my main thing is the video games. I'm working on the list, and I'm trying to weed it out, let it get a little more down. Now, that's the only reason. Um, that's the only reason I got plans. Once I finish up, I got 3 spreadsheets to go. They're big ones, so 3 times 2 is 6. So I got to go through 1, 1, and 1. So I will go through the first 3, then the second 3, and then the third 3. And when I get done, I will be done, and that will take me probably tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, whenever I get to it. And then I got to sit down and think about, what to put into the back burner and what not to do, and go from there and see what happens. So, anyways, I wanted to share that with you all. I hope you're having a great evening, and yeah, I mean, literally, it was just a thought I had, and glad people are watching this, and um, I'm just tired. Literally, I'm tired and fed up, and had to, I'm just fed up, So I'm in here doing this video, and needing to check on my phone charger. It's at 72%. So, my phone's at halfway charge. It was down to like 30%. So it's a little over. But once it's fully charged, it should be fine. I use my phone a lot. So, but basically, I just want to share that with you all, that I'm kind of, I'm fed up, literally. And, uh, yeah, and I'm fed up with tearing pictures of wings. Yeah. Yeah. I get TV dinners tonight. Anyways, with that said, everyone, please, um, and subscribe. I will post again tomorrow. And subscribe. Um, please add, subscribe, hit that like button, comment, suggestions, feedback, hit that bell notification. Everything you do, it's wholesome fun watching with your old grandma, dogs, bunnies, and anyone else in your household this channel. So thank you for watching, and God bless you in everything that you do.